Mark Few took the last time out for the Bulldogs, and what do you see him doing here with 22 seconds?
Got to go right to the rim, I think. Just real quick, Deuce, get your defense set up.
Yeah, I agree.
If you just settle on a three, they rebound, you're in deep trouble. But drive, draw, kick, maybe if they take it away. And you got Karnowski, why not ride the big guy? Don't force it if you're Goss.
Comes in, blocked by Meeks. Buried up ahead to Jackson. He takes it down for the 5-point lead. No timeouts. Gonzaga is stolen, and North Carolina's fouled with 7 seconds to go. A game-deciding sequence, it looks like.
And Ralph, let me tell you, Kennedy Meeks, 2 possessions defensively with a great, fantastic block. Jackson with the easy finish, and then the cat-like quickness getting the steal at the other end. But, man, you talk about stepping up, playing big, doing everything right. A continuation of this semifinal game. Kennedy Meeks doing it all.
I love guys who put the ball in their hands and do some constructive things, but you've got to use better judgment. Goss opens up to a behemoth and negate it.
North Carolina calls that timeout, and again, Gonzaga didn't have any, so it does give Few and the Zags to try to come up with some sort of desperation plan.
Absolutely, the good quick push, but
it's long odds with 7.3 seconds, and Barry to the line for 2.
That's a sight that is tough on everybody.
Roy Williams.
And Meeks, how about the way he went after him early in the game?
Age 66, the same age as, again, his hero and mentor, Dean Smith, who retired at age 66. He was at this point 20 years ago when Coach Smith retired. And Dean implored Roy, said, make me a promise. You don't walk away from the game as young as I did.
Well, and I think the reason was Dean was so sharp and on top of his game and had more to give. And I think Roy is heeding that lesson. Wow, what a quick turnaround. So many early empty trips, never got their legs, their confidence.
Matthews off the mark, and this year the confetti is going to fall for North Carolina. They're not going to be denied this time. What was the difference in the end?
Too many opportunities missed, I think, but Burry played sensational. And you mentioned, Jim, about Hicks's contribution coming down the stretch. He was terrific.
And I thought Williams Goss played big, but that little ankle down the stretch at last minute, unable to execute. Gonzaga led by 1, 63-62 with 2:20 left, and North Carolina went on a 9-2 run, which they've done all tournament against Arkansas, and then to close the game against Kentucky in the regional final. And now they're champions, North Carolina, once again.
Redemption. That was the theme.
That was their theme this summer, correct?
It's been really since the day after Houston.
Yeah.
Since the loss to Villanova.
They hung tough. They committed to work, to be industrious, and get after it.
And Raph, what's impressive, they didn't necessarily win. They kind of won ugly throughout this tournament, but they did what they had to do, showing mental toughness down the stretch in these games and getting the victory and bringing the championship back to Chapel Hill.
And how about Roy getting after Meeks early in the game, and at the end of the game he comes up with a magnificent block. He and Hubert enjoyed it, and the devastation of reality. This kid's got great talent. Inhibited all day with some foul difficulties. Really couldn't get going.
And Gonzaga, a great team, fantastic season. Really validation this year that they are a real deal. Not a mid-major,
no,
but a fantastic program. Mark Few coming so close, but not enough.
Well, the North Carolina Tar Heels, you said it well. They close fast in all these games that were coming down to the wire. Arkansas, Kentucky to get here. And then that 9-2 closing stretch to pull away for the title. They're the national champions 2017.